Most of us say Monday is the worst day of the week at work. Yet, a new survey from the Robert Half Agency shows employees get more done on Mondays. Alex Parker joins us now from Robert Half with more on this work productivity survey. And this is very interesting what you guys conducted here, Alexandria. It's good to have you join us. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, Paula.
Yeah. So let's talk about this Monday thing. What your survey found in asking these folks is that productivity peaks earlier in the week.
Yeah, so productivity peaks early in the week. Employees get the most done on Monday and Tuesday, whether they're in home or at the office. And that's consistent with the 2019 survey as well.
Isn't that something? So that didn't change from pre-COVID and now post, well, some say we're not post-COVID, but anyway, past the year 20 and 21, we're still saying that we do better on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Yeah, well, the traditional work week really hasn't changed. Monday to Friday, it's pretty much still the standard, so that's natural that it did remain pretty consistent.
And most people said that they did better in the late morning when it came to their power hours at work. What else did you find out about that?
Yeah, most workers do hit their stride between the power hours of 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. They're coming in refreshed from a good night's sleep or over the weekend as well. And then again, early in the afternoon, 1 to 4, usually after they've had a break, and then before they go home and tend to personal matters.
Got it. And interesting that ends at 4, and that the evening hours, they said they did not usually do as well in the evening hours. That they felt they were more drained of energy and focus and all of that.
Yeah, when you put in those power hours, by that time you're like ready to go home.
Yeah, right. So how do we feel about meetings? Most of us say, can that meeting be an email instead? And that really came to light here in the survey, didn't it, about meetings?
Yeah, 35% from the survey said that their productivity was impeded by unnecessary calls and meetings. And then 25% said it was because of unnecessary conversations with their colleagues as well.
Is that right? Yeah, I saw the survey that said unnecessary calls and meetings and conversations with colleagues are the things that got in the way of doing the work efficiently. Oh, well, I mean, work is a social place sometimes, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And maybe it should be sometimes, right, for sure. Now, let's talk about working from home. Most of these folks that you surveyed said they were more productive, they accomplished more at home.
Yeah, 21% of the professionals said that they're equally productive wherever they work, whether in home or in office, and then 35% reported accomplishing more at home. So I think that's just building that trust and relationship with the managers, and that increases productivity.
Yeah, and speaking of managers, we hear that more of them are feeling the flexible hours are okay for people who want to work, maybe a certain day longer, or just making it not so cut and dried every day about the work as far as the work schedule goes.
Yeah, 66% of employees feel that their bosses care more about their contributions to the company rather than where they work, and ultimately it comes down to building that relationship and trust, and being able to provide that productivity and show those efficiencies.
Mm-hmm. So of these 5 points that you found out in the survey, Alex, what surprises you most about the way people responded, about how productive they are at work?
I think ultimately what surprised me most was that managers are being more accepting for the changes there with remote and hybrid work. I'm not surprised that individuals find that they're more productive working at home. I know myself here at Robert Half, we've implemented that, and I work harder at home to further prove that I'm trustworthy enough to get my job done.
Yeah, that's a good point, because you want to show that just because you're home doesn't mean you're not doing the work, and then you can also get your laundry done and feed the dog and right.
Yes.
Let's throw that in there too, right? So RobertHalf.com, the staffing agency here in our area and beyond. Alexandria, thank you for the info on that very interesting new survey. Good to see you.
Thank you, Paula.
Yes. Bye now.